On May 21st, gunshot flares filled up the streets of Gwangju.
광주는 그는 총기를 들고 일어나는 하나의 그 폭동이야.
제가 생각할 때는 뭐 이거는 보수다 아니면 진보다 이런 측면의 양쪽에서 이렇게 싸워야 되는 문제라기보다는 보다 객관적인 역사적인 관점에서 봤을 때 인간의 생명의 존엄성이라든가 아니면 민주주의가 얼마나 소중한 것인가를 생각하는 관점에서 봤을 때 이미 정말 민주주의를 위한 운동으로 다 이미 받아들여지고 있는 상황.
On May 15th, before everything had happened, at Gwangju, the media was first blocked. By the power of Chun Do-hwan, the army leader at the time, the informations were blocked. In the process, when the citizens caused an uproar, all the military officials knew that the Gwangju area was already isolated, and that the fight only happened inside of the blockade. It was featured on many foreign news, but other citizens of Korea had no idea what was going on in their own country. Only years later, it was recognized as a movement that many people died.
죽음이 있었다는 것이 밝혀지게 되었다고 이 정도로 알고 있습니다.
May 18th is known as the Gwangju Democratization Movement Day in Korea. It is marked as a memorial for the civilians who died during the mass shooting done by the Korean military government ruled by the President Chun Do-hwan. It began originally as a protest to get a politician from the Gwangju area named King Tae-jung out of the jail. He had a death sentence because he was accused of plotting a scheme against the government. Consequently, Gwangju, the area with the most support for this man, had a total blockade. The president at the time had proclaimed a martial law and sent in troops to the area. During the process of dealing with the protesters, the martial troops began to turn very violent and began to beat the students at the protest. Many casualties occurred. Due to this, many angered Gwangju citizens came out to the streets to join the protesting students. Both the protesters and the troops turned very violent. Until May 21st, the troops were ordered to shoot the riot. People outside of Gwangju were fed with information from the media that the happening in Gwangju is in fact a riot caused by a few North Korean spies. They were told that there were only a few casualties. There were over 5,000 innocent people who died or got hurt during this massacre done by the government. Men and women, old and young, were all shot down and killed by the martial troops. Citizens, in efforts to fight back, took over local police stations and gained arms. Until the martial troops came back on May 27th, the city of Gwangju was peaceful and without any crimes. Citizens came out to the streets to hold assemblies. They sang songs such as the national anthem of Korea. Many rumors flew around the town and the whole country. On the dawn of May 27th, about 25,000 more militia troops came into Gwangju. They began to shoot more. They shot